Hi there, this is Spitfire 25565 with Game Mode 5, and today we're going to be talking about the Minecraft update this week. Now, of course, it's Thursday, which means the Minecraft, or rather Mojang, has released another update for Minecraft. Now, this is 2012, week 36A. And that's what we're going to be looking at is some of the changes. Now, we haven't done one of these in a couple of weeks, so pardon me if I had happened to touch on a couple of features that are new-ish and not brand spanking new. All right, first thing you're going to notice is this work in progress type block here. This is actually called the beacon block. It gives you a potion effect when you're within a certain radius of it. And then when you exit the radius, you maintain it for just a few moments, depending on the effect and the duration. Alright, now we're going to go back over here. I'm going to show you how to craft one of these. Now, it's not just the block itself that's so special. You actually put these on a pyramid of the choice of your item, from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can actually do this with these emerald blocks. You could also do it with diamond and other miscellaneous things to achieve different effects, or rather duration, strength, that kind of thing. To craft one, what you will need is 5 glass, 3 obsidian, and a nether star. Here's how that works. You build it with a base of obsidian, a nether star, which we'll explain here in a bit, in the middle, and then just kind of like crafting a hat. There. Gives us this nice little beacon block. Once placed, this beacon block allows you to select a primary power and a secondary power. Of course, that also matters what you offer up to it, of course, which we can do an entire video on that. I'm not even going to go into that right now. And what happens is you end up with this giant beacon here that goes up into the skies. Now, this has a lot of ramifications. It can make your home a lot easier to find on single player, because from as far as you can see it, as far as the world is loaded, you can actually see that block, or that beacon rather. Now, the bad part of that, in multiplayer, it also makes your home a lot easier to find. Even if you can't see the sky, if you notice that you've got a random potion effect and you're mining, you know that there's got to be a house around you somewhere. You know, you got to pick and choose your battles, guys. Now, one very strange thing I find out about this is if you look at the bottom of our beacon block here, and I haven't seen anybody talk about this, it's got like a bedrocky texture to it, kind of like a button of sorts. I don't know what that is, but it is slightly larger than a regular block. Okay, now, this guy here. You guys probably remember us covering the Wither Boss. Now, what if I told you you could craft the Wither Boss? Much like what you could with iron golems or whatever. Well, you're in luck. Boom! Wither Boss! He shows up, he's blue, he's kind of powering up, and all that stuff. Once he's fully powered up, he blinks and then turns into that black guy over there. Alright, so we will go ahead and kill this guy, and I'll show you all about the Nether Star. Let's see. Instant health. And it does seem that he has been significantly nerfed in order to make him a little less of a giant pain in the butt monster. Is it me, or is he gaining health from somewhere? He indeed is gaining health. How is he managing to gain health? I'm hitting him with all of these potions. He should not be gaining health. This is freaky and weird. Here we go. As we go up into the air. I kind of feel like that scene in Iron Man, where Iron Man's like, did you fix that whole, freezing at high altitudes thing? And the guy's like, what freezing at high altitudes thing? Oh yeah, trollolol. Okay, now, underneath us, going straight down, there should be a drop of a Nether star. Of course, I don't know where it actually ended up. So as not to bore you, looks like we're going to end up spawning one. Now, Nether stars, currently the only known application is to use them to craft a beacon block. However, I'm sure they may also be used in potions or something like that. I don't really know. Withers really aren't a really great way to farm up XP or anything like that. Maybe that's the whole point. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, if I was going to craft one of those withers so I could craft a beacon block, how exactly would I go about doing that? Ah, there you go. There's a very valid question. But before we get to the mean and evil ways that we have to do that, let me show you something a little bit more cool. Okay? There's a Mr. Piggy. This is a carrot and a stick. Hey. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves a crafting grid here. Alright. It's under decoration blocks. Alright. Get ourselves a crafting grid. Alright. We got a fishing pole. We got a carrot. Haha. Alright. Now, once you get yourself a saddle so you can ride your little pig out. Okay, saddle up. Okay, we ride our piggy. Watch this. We can actually get our piggy to go in different directions depending on where we put our carrot and our stick. So we can pretty much drive our piggy. Okay, jump, piggy, jump. Jump, piggy. Piggy! Big piggy! Looks like we still gotta move some blocks out of his way, though. It's pig travel. It's not perfected yet. And then back this way, piggy. All right. See? Travel by pig. All right. Let's go ahead and get ourselves off of Mr. Piggy. All right. So that's another very cool thing. If you also missed it last week, what we ended up with are potatoes and carrots. Now we've got poisonous potatoes. We got baked potatoes and potatoes. We also have a golden carrot. Okay. That'll teach you to eat your vegetables, wouldn't it? Alright, we're going to go through this portal here, and I'm going to show you how you get the ingredients to craft a wither. Alright, let's see here. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Alright, as we fly through the nether, fly, fly, fly away. Into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping. Into the future. Alright, I know I can't sing. I'm gonna shut up. Okay, I do not recall whether I should... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mothers and fathers, here we are. This is a nether fortress base thingy. Alright, and this is where our new mob spawns. Now when I say new mob, I'm not talking about the Wither boss. That one was actually last week's new mob. But let's go down into the basement here. See if we might be able to... Let's keep going down into the bowels of this place. Ah, here we go. This is a Nether skeleton. Oh, and is that a regular skeleton? Wait a minute, what? Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe I found a glitch. Are we supposed to have regular skeletons in the Nether? Well, it's a good comparison. As you can see, Nether skeletons are 3 blocks tall, whereas skeletons are regular Steve-sized. See? Regular Steve size? Big ol' skeletons! Big ol' skeleton! See? Alright. Now, as a very, very rare mob drop, these Wither skeletons drop their heads. They also drop their swords, and if they have any armor on them, they will also drop that. Now, one of the cool things I think is that mobs now have a chance to pick up armor. They can also spawn with armor. Pick up the armor. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to be able to catch that on film. However, what we can catch on film is this. These Wither skeleton heads, as well as the other heads, you can actually wear on top of your head now. See? Let's go ahead and get a... So you can see the back and the front of my skin. Now, if you have a quote-unquote hat layer, it will actually display the hat layer over the head. So keep that in mind while playing around with your skins. At any rate, I'm Spitfire25565 with Game Mode 5, and until next time, keep on grooving. Like, subscribe, comments please.